Hi, my name's Suzanne Dale and Wigglebottom is my pen name, and I run a charity and a business for stopping domestic violence, and I'm also a healer. And today I've got a healing for Australia and New Zealand for repairing evil portals. Okay, so I stand in the power of my soul. I see and act as the Creator does. I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for the world and all beings. I seal and protect this space with my life shield, which I place around me, and I activate this now. I am protected from evil eyes, evil intent, and low vibrational beings and energy. And I also use the numbers 8888, which I place around me for divine protection. And all those that do not wish to receive this energy can simply say no, and they will not receive the energy. Okay, so I can see with my third eye that there are two portals around Australia and New Zealand that are letting evil forces and energies into these countries. So I'm going to clean these up. I will suck the low energy out and then block the holes and the portals that are formed. And one portal is off Victoria in the ocean between Australia and New Zealand. And the other one is in the ocean between Western Australia and Asia. And I'm going to repair these portals with the Sphere of Living Matter from the Creator, and that's from my Genome Healing course. And I will first use the God Vacuum Cleaner to suck all low energy, dark, evil energy out of these holes, the portals. And I see the vacuum sucking across both these land masses and into the oceans that surround these countries where the portals are. And I leave them there for some time to continually suck all this dark energy out. And when it's completed, I then continue until all energy is clear and of high vibration. And I put all the low energy into the quarantine cube where it's hit by the silvery light, and then it goes through the infinity symbol. And there's a flash of light, and then it's sent off to the light for transformation. And it's cleaned and illuminated. And it now is sent to the light of the Creator for transformation. And I will now send in the violet light, which is a cosmic antiseptic, which is used for purification of an area. And it cleans up all the negative energy and the information in the atmosphere until it is back to the Creator's norm of creation. And I'm sending this over Australia and New Zealand land masses, also the oceans surrounding both countries. And I see this violet light shining down with love beams to heal and protect all beings on these countries, and also the animals and all plants. And now I will send in the blue and silvery light stream from the Creator God Source to clean up this energy till it's pure and of high vibration of love and joy. And thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. And now I'm going to do creating the Sphere of Living Matter. And we enter the sphere, and I stand in the fullness of my soul. And I see and act as the Creator does. And I am the Creator. And I say rescue and harmonious development of the world and all humankind and the world. And to my right I feel eternity, and I open up to the cool, static peace of this state. And I feel its presence from here. And I go to the furthest possible speed, to the furthest point of infinity that I can imagine. I am now infinity from my soul, and I send a light impulse back to eternity. This impulse, the Creator's norm of perfection, carries all the information about restructuring and regenerating of the entirety of my being and my environment now. and I see with my mind's eye many tiny spears develop around my whole body like a fine mist, and this forms one large golden spear, which now encompasses me. I am now my spear of living matter, and I have all the information of perfection of all existence. All is transformed from negative to positive in the entirety of my body on all timelines. And at the same time, directly in front of my solar plexus, a smaller spear of living matter arises. It is available for me to use at any time that I need. I can now feel this energy between my hands. It is a small, warm, bright sun of energy. I have this ball in my hands. It is source energy in between my hands that I hold. And I am now putting these spears, this God ball of energy, into these portals so that it blocks all holes. And then no more evil dark energy can enter this field and pollute these countries. This is pure light energy sourced from God. And I place my hand over these areas to smooth them off, so all is of perfection of the Creator. Now nothing can come from these portals. I stop all evil intent and thought patterns from entering as well. And I will now create a God shield over these countries, going into the oceans and the land for protection from any further evil energies trying to enter these fields. And I now place this and set the God shield into Mother Earth and also into the stars above. And I also place the numbers 8888 around these countries. We are now protected and holding the vibration of love. And I set this intention now with the light of my soul from the Creator. This is activated now, this time and date, which is today into infinity. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. And I also remove all bribes, pension deals, payoffs, deeds, secret deals, wages held from all government personnel now, this time and date into infinity. And I remove all biological harms that have been used on the earth at this time. I also remove all signals sent from lasers and beams, lights, sounds, symbols, or frequency. And I delete and collapse all of this now. And I push the delete button on this now. Delete. I am opening up the floodgates in Australia so that all victims of the shots join in case actions to fight against these injuries that have taken place against them. And I see these case actions now spread across the whole world. I am asking all brains of beings on Mother Earth to switch on and engage. And I see all blinders removed from all eyes. I am deleting all mind control and deceit from all fields worldwide in minds, body, soul, and fields. And I make the intent for the good people of the earth to win this battle that we are fighting now. And I now see all dots connecting to tell the true story of the earth journey. For all the earth beings to now see, I am removing and dissolving all beliefs that the authorities hold over the earth now. And I'm removing the belief on earth that if it does not happen to me, that it does not matter. That I do not need to take any action to help others, and I can stay quiet and passive about this. I also removed the belief that others will stand up for me and that I do not need to take any action to step up and help others. And I'm contacting the realm of remembrance so that I can tap into the codes and keys that are required for me to use at this time and then help the earth beings. And I ask the elders of the universe for personal assistance on this now. I am also removing all karmic promises that all beings have made in all lifetimes. And I remove all inductions of being a slave on the earth plane or other planes in our universe from all beings here on earth and in the education system. I am dismantling all COVID-19 programs, systems and lies on the earth at this time and dimension, in this date and time into infinity. And I push the delete button on this too. And I also remove and dissolve all social contracts to conform to other people's beliefs and rules. And I own my own truth, and I see this truth in my heart. And I am seeing the beings of earth breathe in truth and courage that goes into their spine, so they will stand up for truth and courage. And I'm shutting down all other information that has been put into the atmosphere from the government that creates fear. And I'm sucking all of this old information up with God's vacuum cleaner. And I then place it in the quarantine cube for disposal to the light. I am using God's light to heal the earth and our universe, to stop all galactic wars that have been causing all of this darkness from happening to us. And I see a beam of light shine down on the earth now from God to cleanse and clean the earth, all beings, animals, and plants, and Mother Earth herself. And I have been sent this message from the Council of 12 who rule over our universe and the earth that we live in. We are harnessing and accelerating to our next level of advancement. There is a test of wills happening on the planet at this time, and I am striking a chord of happiness and peace on the earth from the soldiers of the light who are fighting a battle for our freedom at this time. All lost knowledge is now being returned to the earth beings to use again. We are unshakable in all that we do and fight against all odds. I am now sending in the earth a golden light stream, which is promoting success, courage, and boundaries for all beings to use at this time, this date and time, into infinity. And I'm also sending in Archangel Uriel, who is the angel of peace, devotion, worship, ministration, and the angel of the north, who shines down on the earth a gold and ruby light beam to all beings. And the number to chant is all is well, 9718318, and divine protection 88888, 4 8s. And to stop this event from ever happening again, and all lessons learnt, is 913781895. And clearing the weather is 8887184321. And I now cut all cords that I've shared in this healing group now. I use my hand to cut these cords now. I also cut all ancestral lineage that has been attached to this timeline. And I see everyone having all roots ground deeply into Mother Earth. I now bring this earth energy up through all roots, and I fill all entire bodies now to 1 meter above all heads. We are now all perfectly balanced in spirit, heaven, matter, and earth. That is within and around us now, and all is transformed to the light. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is.